Hello baby gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Orla, and this is my first ever playthrough of Dual Destinies. July 22nd, 11:30 AM, District Court, Courtroom number 4. The court will now reconvene. Is the witness Orla Shipley, commonly known as Orla, ready? Well, the orca is present, but I highly doubt she understands what's going on. Oh, so adorable. Just as adorable as yesterday. Even more, in fact, I'd say. Even more. I distinctly remember you being afraid of her on several occasions. Yeah, him and the jury have kind of snip-snapped back and forth between how they feel about this stuff. I really feel like they have. It's gone back and forth between a very, intricate love to a kind of a fear as well. Now then, Mr. Wright, how do you propose to cross-examine the witness? I intend to have the young lady there with Orla help me. There she is, Pearls. Hello, everyone. That young lady? Didn't I meet her once before a long time ago? You did. Great memory. Honestly, great memory. That's Pearl Fay, my old friend. Well, didn't she grow up to be a lovely young lady? Oh, Lord. I have no interest in this chit-chat. On with the cross-examination. Mr. Wright, this is all your fault. Why are you dawdling? You can't blame me for this stuff, Judge. You gotta start blaming yourself at some stage. How is this my fault? The court will now hear the testimony of Orla Shipley. Witness testimony, here we go. Feet, we're going feet. Oh no, we're going feet. It's just a feet. It's just a feet. Oh no. Well, of course it. What else would it be? Like, at this stage, what else would it be? Honestly, innocent. How could you think anything else at this stage? Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Do you seriously intend to cross-examine this orca? Well, she is a key witness for the defense after all, sir. Every time you come into my courtroom, you open your eyes to a new way of thinking. It appears this will be another one of those times. Yes, he's given me the go-ahead. I'd now like to put the witness and Mr. Rhymes together to see how how he manipulates the orca. That's actually pretty interesting. Hopefully Orla will have some kind of reaction. Fine by me, but naught will happen, I tell ye. Oh, a bit of a reaction there, though, already. Mr. Rhymes is right, nothing happened. I guess it was more of a... But again, like I don't know how, the orca probably is very trusting of the humans around them. I guess I shouldn't have expected it to be easy. How did he manipulate her? Right, Dono, I hope you realize... If you can't prove with this cross-examination how Rhymes controlled the orca, your defendant will be declared guilty immediately. And you'll be declared something else too. I don't know what, we'll figure it out soon. Yes, I realize that. This is my last chance. I have to figure out how Rhymes commanded Orla to do her tricks. Please begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Look, how could... Not guilty, I'd say, Your Honor. Look at this. Look at Orla. Look at the orca. Feet. Okay, we have to definitely Hold it! I don't know. I don't know what we can present on this stuff. Just pressing seems to be the only thing we can do. Mr. Shipley, I'm afraid... Miss Shipley, I'm afraid feet is not going to get us anywhere. I think she's saying she's innocent. This is your plan of action? If you're incapable of interpreting Orca's speech, this entire exercise is folly. You leave the interpretation of Orla's heart to me. Athena is so good at this stuff. Just like getting in there is like when it gets a little bit dirty, When it gets a little bit hard for us, she like jumps in. All right, girl. What do you got to say? Let me hear it. Oh, see, I'm innocent. It was Marlon Rhymes. Wow. Oh, Orla, you're so cute. Right, Dono. Surely you don't intend to continue this farce. I do. Miss Shipley, please continue your testimony. See, there we go. Is click something? Or is that just, or did they say click? Does he say click another? Does she say click another? Yeah, she does. Okay. Okay, but is she trying to tell us something like a machine was happening or something? Or could you interpret that for the court, Miss Sykes? Whoosh. I'm getting a strong reading of happiness. Maybe she thinks she's doing a show? I demand serious witness testimony. This is no time for fun and games. It's the exact time for fun and games. This should be the exact time for fun and games right now, sir. If you continue this mockery, I will subject you to 40 lashes with a wet fish. Sir, can you carry out this type of punishment? Not a wet noodle. That just sounds fishy. Hey, speaking from experience, anything is better than 40 lashes from a whip. Oh my god, Von Karma. Francisca. The defense will please caution its witness to conduct herself with He just threatened to whip us. Sir. Word click fleefy. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. Instead of impersonating one orca band, could you show us a lifesaver trick? I guess Orla won't do what you want unless you give her the proper signal. Oh, does Orla sing beautifully? Taka's singing voice is much more melodic and clear. Yeah, neither one should quit their day job. Please continue your testimony, Miss Shipley. I do always like that he has these like little subtle things he says like in his in the courtroom as well, like these little tiny digs is probably the best way to put it. Fleet, fleet. Okay, we'll press this as well. I don't know what we're doing here at this stage. Miss Shipley seems to want to communicate something. Perhaps she's hungry? Miss Faye, could you give Miss Shipley a snack? Is this what we're doing? Certainly. One moment. What a heartwarming scene. It reminds me of my granddaughter with her pet. I'm glad you said with her pet, because I thought you were going to be like, that's the way you feed your granddaughter. I was like, that's not right, Mr. Judge, sir. Why, your granddaughter must have a pretty large pet. Stop all this prattle and get on with the cross-examination. But she's such an adorable creature, I never get tired of looking at her. Silence. I, on the other hand, have had more than my fill of this tomfoolery. Enough is enough. It sounds like Prosecutor Blackwell is about to blow his top. Yeah, he's sick of this. And honestly, like, I think it's very fun, but at the same time, it's like, what can we do? What can we, should I continue across it? What can we cannot present a thing. Yeah, let's stop. I'm done playing games. I'll now explain how Orla was manipulated by Mr. Rhymes. Here we go. Okay, we can do that. We can try and do that. In order to respond to a command, Orla needs to hear the sound of a whistle. But Mr. Rhymes isn't a trainer. I doubt he'd know how to give the signals himself. So that means he must have had help. So how did Mr. Rhymes issue commands to Orla? He must have had help. So Orla performs one trick per signal. She can do two at a time. So he can't, he's not able to use, he doesn't know what signals to use. Issue to all aquariums? No, that's not. The show. Summer's boyfriend has videos of her using the Did he use the old whistle sound from the TV phone, from the video phone?
Take that!
That's a possibility. Sasha told me an interesting story about Miss Summers. Azura needed to use her to send her boyfriend videos of herself teaching the orca tricks. I used to help Azura take the videos on her TV phone. There we go. There we go. Changes a lot. Most likely Mr. Rhymes still has these videos of Miss Summers. Miss Faye, could I ask you for your help? Oh, it's disconnected. This, honestly, I have no problem saying it. Like, a PS5, I love it. But modern controllers, in a lot of cases, like, battery not that great. I remember with the PS3, if it told me the battery is low, that was like 2 more days of charge. You know? That was 2 more days of charge. When the Switch Pro controller says it's low on battery, that's like, you got like 8 more years. Miss Faye, could I ask you for your help? Of course, Mr. Nick. What is it? Adore her. Absolutely adore her. You're using Mr. Rhymes' TV phone, correct? I'd like you to examine it for me. Please look for the videos of Azura Summers issuing whistle commands to Orla. This is going to be big. I think it's going to change things. At least it might force him to have to talk again. Like, we have more to, like, question Marlon on. Videos, I'm not sure how to do that, but I'll give it a try. My apologies to Marlon. Right, don't know. By the way, sweetheart, already apologizing. No need to apologize. No need to apologize. We think that this dude might have, like, committed a very big crime. Right, don't know. What are you up to? You'll see in a moment. If Pearls can find those videos for me. Mr. Nick, I found them. I found some videos you described. You did? Thank you, Miss Faye. Just as I suspected. How did Marlon Lines get Orla to do those tricks? I will now show you. With Mr. Rhymes' cell phone. Oh, his eye flashed. I actually have, maybe if he's doing that all the time, like, I don't know why I haven't noticed that as much. That's pretty cool. His cell phone? Are you implying you used an app? Miss Faye, see if you can issue Orla a command. Me? Can I do such a thing? You might be able to if you play a video with the whistle signal in it. If there's a video of a lifesaver trick, please play that. Before you do, though, please put the practice dummy in the pool. The practice dummy? Alright. There she goes. In it goes. There. It sank to the bottom. Look at Orla. I love the way Orla, when she looks into the camera, she's just kind of like, hey, what's up? Now I'll play the video. So it's like the, oh my god, yeah, that's so cool. This game is so well written. Orla's diving down, heading straight for the dummy. What a smart girl you are, Orla. The lifesaver trick was a complete success, Mr. Nick. Thank you, Miss Faye. You were a big help. Now I have proof. Unbelievable. You actually pulled it off. That was the lifesaver trick we saw yesterday? Is Miss Faye an orca trainer now? Nope. No, Your Honor. I'll explain it after we try one more trick. Now let's see if we can command Orla to do the singing trick. This is a big one because we know we heard singing. Miss Faye, is there a video of the singing trick? Please play that. Certainly. Let's see. Is it this video? Look at Pearl helping us once again, you know? Even Pearl's shocked. What a rendition. What a rendition. Oh my, isn't she wonderful? That was a swashbuckling spectacular song. Well done, Orla. What a orca, huh? Oh, what a lovely singing voice. It wasn't bad. By the way, how did Miss Faye give the orca those commands? Marlon Rhymes has something on his phone that his girlfriend Azura Summers sent him. They're videos of Miss Summers issuing commands to Orla with a whistle. If they have Orla listen to the sounds of the signals, anyone at all could command Orla. Oh my, anyone at all? Yes, I believe so, Your Honor. All that we have to do is play those videos. Mr. Wright, please submit those videos as evidence. I'm getting the secret suspicion the judge just wants to try it out for himself. Maybe. Miss Faye, could you send those videos to the TV phone on the TV phone here? All right, certainly. I wish this certainly is very sweet. Got him. All right. I'll try playing one. Oh my god, the animated cutscene. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so cute. Man, that's so... She's singing the full song! She's singing the full song! So this is the training session a year ago, huh? But wait a minute. There's something about that song that bothers me. A cell phone used by Ship Shape Aquarium staff, videos of Summers can be viewed. Okay. But is it a different song than what she sang before? Like, because that's what we're trying to get at with De Plume's testimony. If the orca can be commanded by using videos on a cell phone, then that means the Marlon Rhymes could have manipulated the creature. Mr. Rhymes, you can't talk your way out of it now.
Silence.
I have to commend you. That was a very good proof. I can see that Marlon Rhymes could have manipulated the orca. But isn't it true that the defendant could have done it as well? See, we have to prove that it could have been Marlon. All she has to do is use the whistle. The whistle she knows how to use so well. Wait. Yeah, but... Okay, no. I'm trying to think of ways you could disprove this. And she wouldn't have to use those videos. Surely, I mean, it's a possibility. Yeah, it's a possibility. She could easily have done, easily had Northern Plume witness the singing and the lifesaver. That's the thing, though. The difference is that the singing that the Plume heard was the singing from a year ago, not the singing from now. Like, it's a totally different song. So he's trying to argue it was equally possible for Sasha as it was for Rhymes, is he? But is that true? Let me think about that for a minute. Yeah, that's right. Those weren't just simple cries, it was the singing. Exactly, so it wasn't the same song. As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing. I kept headbutting while it sang the swashbuckler spectacular song. That's the thing, though. We said before that we thought it was like a recording or something. Right? Like it was some sort of recording or something. The culprit made sure Mr. Plume heard that song and saw the lifesaver trick. But didn't they say before that on the whistle it's she can't do two at a time. So how would she do the lifesaver trick and sing at the same time? It has to be like a recording or something. Could Sasha have shown these two tricks to the witness? No, she couldn't have. Impossible. No, I don't think Miss Buckler could have created the same conditions as the culprit. You challenge me to a battle? I hope your sword is sharpened. Let me see those sword skills of yours. Don't you worry. My sword is drawn and ready. Sick. My sword is evidence that the two tricks could have been shown at the same time. Yeah, we know this.
Take that!
Mr. Plume saw in her testimony that she witnessed these two tricks at the same time. However, the fact is inconsistent with how the order... Oh my god, yes! And we know this! I've been waiting for this when this is going to come into play. We know that this can broadcast to the entire aquarium. So if he played the song to this walkie-talkie... You know what I mean? How Orla performs tricks? What are you talking about? Orla can't perform two tricks at once. She performs only one trick per whistle signal. That's how she's been trained. In other words, it would be just like with a dog. If you tell him they'll both sit and shake, he won't do them at the same time. I'm understanding it correctly? Actually, a good analogy that everyone can understand in the courtroom. Well done, Judge. Honestly, well done. Yes, that's the idea, Your Honor. I wonder if the judge has a dog. Probably. Seems like a dog type person. I think he'd have like a big, like what do you call those dogs? Are like Beethoven type dogs? What are those called? Big boys? Big boys, I think they're called. What a farce. So he's saying that the witness somehow managed to produce an impossible scenario? Stop eating it like that. If the creature's own trainer couldn't do it, how could he? How could I? That's the point. Yes, it's a mystery, isn't it? That's a lovely smile, Phoenix, but we gotta figure this out, buddy. I think we know how he did it. Boss, you don't have to agree so cheerfully. The defense is claiming that Marlon Rhymes manipulated the orca. But if you cannot explain fully how this was done, your argument doesn't hold water. If you can't straighten out your own theory, would you like me to straighten you out? Excuse you? Excuse me, sir. This is a court of law, and honestly, like we have to uphold the long time traditions of the courtroom here. Okay? We don't need any of that right now. Okay? No thank you. So Orla can't do 2 tricks at the time, but the Plume saw her do it. This logical inconsistency means there's a flaw somewhere. Yep. Was Mr. Plume lying? I don't think so. I really feel, especially after like now that we have like all of them kind of on our side. We have the Plume, we have you know, Crab, we have Sasha. They all came together and they're kind of like, you know, you can do this. Like we definitely, like, I definitely think that they wouldn't do a double turn and make her a liar again, or try to make her a liar. Or it's not true that Orla can't do tricks at the same time. Must be no reason to lie about such a thing. Exactly. Yeah, Athena, you're right. You're 100% right. If it's really is impossible for Orla to perform 2 tricks at once, then maybe either the lifesaver trick or the singing trick was faked. Faked. Yes, maybe Orla only performed 1 of the tricks, but it was made to look like she performed 2.
Silence.
You silence.
Maybe. How do you expect to conduct a sword battle with conjecture?
I mean, you also do the possibility thing as well, so it's fine. Sounds like I better present some evidence. And fast. Although I'm concerned about your profuse sweating, Mr. Wright, allow me to ask you. Which of the 2 was faked, the lifesaver trick or the singing trick? The song. The song was faked, yeah. The defense wishes to argue the singing trick was faked. On what grounds do you base your assertion that the singing trick was faked? So, we have 2 things here, right? We have that the fact that this is able to communicate with everyone, and it's also able to be inside the, like, broadcast inside the aquarium, right?
Take that!
That improves the singing trick was faked? Oh, maybe not. No, Your Honor, this piece of evidence will not prove that. In other words, this piece of evidence is a fake out. And if this was fake out, then the singing trick was oh, God. Boss, I don't think that makes any sense, though. We did really bad there. Okay, I thought that would work. Momentum's key in time like these. I can hear every word you're saying, Mr. Oh, my God. You know what we actually have to do? Yeah, I'm still calm. Yeah. Yes, they were saying the song. No, I'm okay. I actually want to get Mr. Wright. We have to... They want us to prove what was... So this, yeah, the show. The video is different from... Yeah, okay, that's my bad. Yeah, they want us to show not only the... Not how it was done, but what's the proof of why... Or like... Not that. They're not trying to ask us, like, the functionality of how it was done, but the actual source of how it was done is what they want us to show. So maybe it's this. This is a recording of the Swashbuckler Spectacular. In this recording, Orla sings the same song she sang for Miss Faye earlier. But Mr. Plume said this song is different from the one that was sung a year ago. The song is different? Please listen to the song in the video from a year ago sent to this cell phone. Here we go. It's the more, it's the one she sang. Yeah, the kind of more aggressive one. That she was like, oh, this is way more aggressive. Yes, it sounds quite different from the song Orla sang for Miss Faye earlier. And yet this is the same video Miss Faye used to issue commands to Orla to sing. By having to Plume listen to the song recorded in the cell phone video. The true culprit made Mr. Plume think Orla was singing the song from a year ago. Only Marlon Rhymes, the owner of the cell phone videos, could have done this.
Silence.
But Mr. Plume said she had heard the orca singing right in front of her. How do you claim he made her think that? How was the song? You know what's probably happening? I'm actually like recording on a different thing right now because like I'm in a different space for a bit, like for just for a few days. So like I'm wondering if like because I'm like closer to the screen, I'm noticing the eye flash more, which is strange because like I feel like I would notice that. Like maybe it's just some stuff you miss, some stuff you do miss. It just happens. And I have a very good TV when I usually record. Like it's a very good TV, but maybe when you're reading stuff, you don't always like see it. And maybe because the screen I'm recording on right now is a little bit smaller, I can like notice like a lot of things more compact. Maybe I don't know. I intend to explain that too, of course. Watch, because it's very rare when I don't notice a little tiny detail. It's very rare because like that's one of my favorite things about video games. What? The answer lies somewhere in the Orca Pool Visitors Corridor. Marlon Rhymes played the song recording by using the speaker. Yeah.
Take that!
Mr. Plume heard the song while she was in the Orca Pool Visitors Corridor. There's a speaker in that corridor so the visitors can hear the orca sounds. And you claim the song was played from that speaker? How? Here's how Ryan's played the song over the speaker. There we go. This is the, okay, this is where we present this. Okay, great, great. Mr. Rhymes could broadcast the song and the video to the speaker while using the walkie-talkie. Oh my lord. And he could get Orla to do tricks by letting her hear Miss Summers whistle single too. He played the singing through the speaker, and he made Orla do the lifesaver trick. All of this was the doing of the true culprit, Marlon Rhymes. This is what you did, isn't it, Mr. Rhymes? Oh god, the blood always freaks me out, man, coming out. Like, the holes alone freak me out. You did it, now we can save both Sasha and Orla. Just leave it to Captain Wright's swashbuckling lawyers to win any case. I don't remember agreeing to that name. We'll take it, though. We'll take it in this situation, for sure. So it's actually possible for Mr. Rhymes to manipulate the orca. I'm stunned. I see we need to hear more from this witness. Mr. Rhymes, the time has come for you to tell the court the truth. Oh, here we go. So, in a way, like... Oh no. I was gonna say in a way that like bringing Orla home actually wasn't like was the deal breaker for him. Stop eating the fish that way. That can't be healthy. So use the walkie-talkie, you say?
Sorry, but you're dead wrong, me bucko. It be impossible, says I.
What do you mean impossible?
I shall sing a little shanty dissing your scurvy theory. Hark ye well now.
Wait, a rapping testimony? The dissing of Phoenix Wright's a diss track? Yo, walkie-talkie be broke, for real, Mr. Lawyer's freestyle got no appeal.
Broke before the bloom on the scene, broke before Wright could ever dream, lich goof during the cleaning time. But Blige sucking lawyer spitting lies, that orca you don't listen to me, Kay? Kill the captain, you so cray-cray.
Okay, I'm just saying right now, if like any rapper in real life used the word cray-cray, we'd be in trouble. We'd be in trouble. Maybe, no, actually for the time, cray-cray was probably like a phrase that was used a lot. Here we go again with our flip-flop music. Broken? Of all the flimsy excuses, build sulkin? That was uncalled for. You probably broke it on purpose after the fact.
That be untrue, little lassie.
Although I can't prove when it really was.
Lucky be it for me. Ye lawyers be the one that have to do the proof.
Oh god. This is like when like someone on Twitter makes like a fake like makes an infactual statement about like a game or something, and then someone goes like, "Well, I think you're lying," and then they go like, "Well, you're the ones that got to prove me wrong." Prove me wrong. After everything we have covered, he still won't admit it. Somehow I have to prove that he still could have done it. Yeah. So let's read through the rap went by very fast, probably intentionally so we could read through it again. But I can't believe we're like cross-examining a rap right now. Yo, walkie-talkie be broke for real. Mr. Lawyer's freestyle got no appeal. Let's press this, I suppose. Mr. Rhymes, are you sure it was your walkie-talkie that was broken?
Of course I be sure, although it doesn't have me name written on it or anything. But you can't prove it not be me walkie-talkie now, can you?
I'll never save Sasha this way. I'll have to figure out how he got the command to Orla. If Mr. Rhymes couldn't get a command to the orca, your theory crumbles. Everything you've done will all go up in smoke. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I be not on the prosecutor's side neither, mind ye. The defendant be innocent, says I.
Yeah, I know, you want Orla to go down.
But either way, me walkie-talkie was broken, and that be the truth.
You're gonna send her down to be guilty though, that's great. Broke before the plume on the scene, broke before Wright could have a dream. What was the next one? Legit goof during the cleaning time. But build sucking lawyers, but what do you mean during the cleaning time? You made a big blunder? What happened?
After I helped Sasha with the cleaning, I dropped it by accident and broke it. You wish to see it? I still have it with me.
It does indeed. To appear to be broken.
With me walkie-talkie broken, there's no way I could have done what you said. I couldn't give the orc any commands.
Oh, your walkie-talkie broke? Isn't that just so convenient? Mr. Rhymes, I think you broke it on purpose. Look at that point. That's a good point.
Miss Lawyer, none of your false accusations, if you please. I broke it on purpose. Where be your proof?
Where's the proof? I don't have any. This is actually not good. If his walkie-talkie is broken, it throws a monkey wrench into my whole theory. When he let Pearls borrow his cell phone so casually yesterday, he must have already been confident it I wouldn't be able to prove anything.
You'll ne'er get me to agree to that poxed orca be innocent. If something be not done about her, she'll get Sasha. One day too.
The orca killed the captain, it weren't me. See, he's trying to get Orla down. Yeah, trying to get Orla down. So you intend to continue to claim the defendant is innocent, do you? See, this is such an interesting trial because on one side we have, like, there's like a three-way dance going on here, like a triple threat match almost. One's like saying the orca did it, one's saying Marlon's did it, and one is convinced Sasha did it, and the three of us are kind of like battling this out. In the end, it's like, we know we're gonna be right? But it's actually just such an interesting time to be in the courtroom. But I won't stand for that. Now then, right, Donor, what's your next move? Your Honor, I would like to examine the... Oh, that's... Yes, Phoenix, good. That walkie-talkie, if you don't mind. Yep, good. Certainly, here you are. Let's see if there's any way to tell when the walkie-talkie was broken. If you gave Orla that command, then it couldn't have been broken at the time. Here we go. I can use... Yeah, okay. An X to examine anything and notice anything of interest. Okay. Okay. You can also zoom in and out with triangle and circle. Okay. Let's get a look at every last inch for anything off. So is anything off here? Usually it's very, like... Oh my... As I said, usually it's like, okay, what's this? Huh? Look at these. They look like tooth marks. You're right. A big bite this... I wonder if it was Orla. I mean, he's taking big chomps out of the swordfish there. It could have been him. Wait, a walkie-talkie with tooth marks? Didn't we hear It's Shipley. It's Shipley. It's his one. It's his. I don't think we have any evidence on that here, but it's his one, right? It was the walkie-talkie Zora Wright used to... Yes! Oh no, it's a Zora Wright's one. Yes. Okay, no, I forgot about that. Yeah, I thought... No, that's my bad. That actually makes perfect sense. Yeah, it was her one. Yes! She left tooth marks in Azora's walkie-talkie. The captain said he always kept a walkie-talkie with him so he'd never forget. Rhymes said the walkie-talkie was his, but could it be?
Not odd about it, don't you agree?
You know what's crazy, dude? If you really love this girl, you are spitting on her memory. And I know it's so harsh to say, because I know it probably hurts. But this is the last thing I bet she would have wanted. For you to become this. You look cool, but I'm saying in terms of your personality.
Time to give it up, Mr. Liar. Forget the orca. Just save Sasha, says I.
He's so desperate in that sense, too, because he feels that he could put Sasha down as well. I can't do that. Now that I'm finding a lawyer again, how could I hold my head up if I made a client so miserable?
Stubborn one ye be.
That orca didn't listen to me, Kay. Killed the captain so quickly. So we have a bit more evidence now. We have... Wait, no. I don't think they changed. They didn't actually change it itself. Okay. Okay. But where's the information then on the Azura stuff? Is there anything that we have on that? It's been a few days since I played this. I mean, this is about the walkie-talkie. Wait, could we say that? Yes. Yes, because remember we said, because the first time remember we said that. Yep, that makes sense, because he kept the walkie-talkie all this time. But what do we press it on? We tried pressing him, but it didn't change anything. Oh, I don't know about that. His statements might not have changed, but the meaning of one of them may have. Okay, so wait, so you caught something? And the one statement just might be the breakthrough we need. So something changed in his statements, maybe? Your walkie-talkie be broke for real. Mr. Lawyer freestyle got no appeal. Broke the plume on the scene. So we can try and I guess we can try press everything again. Well, we didn't press the last one, I suppose. Do you have some way of proving that statement?
Silence.
Stop, please, please.
The burden of proof is on you. If you can't do that, then we can end this cross-examination right now.
Oh God. Oh, yo, ho. Oh, proof that it broke. Bro, you a joke. Lag even for a second, you gotta choke. Right, wanna press on every word? No, judge gonna oh, you've gone front, then bring the pain. Oh, stop and walk away in shame.
I was doing the old Rhymes voice there for a second.
Yeah, dude, you're not a terrible rapper, but I don't listen to hip hop, so I can't really say. Oh, he makes me so mad. We gotta come up with our own freestyle balls. See, that's not the answer. I appreciate the spirit, but it's not the answer. Let's get him back with evidence instead, shall we? No singing.
Witness, please continue your testimony about the walkie-talkie.
Okay, we pressed this already. But do we have to... If we press it again, will it just be the same thing again? But we didn't press this one.
Hold it!
There could have been some other way besides the walkie-talkie to issue a command. Oh, no. We're done, so... No, we can't. I don't agree with that. The orca could have received the signal for the defendant's whistle. Is this the point you're trying to concede?
Objection!
No, that's not what I'm saying. Some other way besides the whistle. Rotten oil lawyer, black-eyed samurai. Sasha's legit.
That's the truth. Orca is guilty, you gotta admit.
See, he's pushing it so much that it just makes him, to me, like it makes him sound more and more guilty, like trying to push it. It's not her, because he's worried that his antics are gonna put away Sasha. That's his worry. That's why he keeps reiterating it.
I'll tell you, it be the orca's doing. If you don't believe all this bilge, I shall diss you with some rap.
I believe you've already been doing that. We tried pressing him, but it didn't change anything. Oh, I don't know about that. Okay, same thing again here. So I guess we'll try and press all the statements again?
Hold it!
Are you sure it was your walkie-talkie? You could have stolen a broken walkie-talkie from somebody else. Alright, if you accuse me of thievery, let me see. Oh, here we... Okay, alright. So this is... Oh, okay, then we present... Okay, fair enough. Okay, so we just present this data then, right? Yeah, there we go. Great. According to the defendant's statements, Mr. Shipley talked to her on his walkie-talkie before his death. However, no walkie-talkie was found near the victim's body.
He thinks the police just didn't look hard enough.
Honestly, Fulbright is actually not a bad police officer at all. He's actually not bad. So like, if it was Gumshoe, I might understand. I really don't think that the Fulbright is that bad. I actually think he's pretty good.
Besides, the captain's walkie-talkie wasn't broken. Be that not right? So his walkie-talkie has not to do with mine.
I'm not so sure that's true. The victim fell to his death. It's quite possible his walkie-talkie broke in the fall. You stole the walkie-talkie after the victim's death, didn't you, Mr. Rhymes?
Silence! I will not allow such leading questions, Right, Dono. If you claim the walkie-talkie belonged to the victim, show me your evidence.
Certainly. I plan on doing just that. Please look at these tooth marks here in the walkie-talkie. Tooth marks? Oh yes, I see them. The victim's walkie-talkie was the keepsake that used to belong to Azura Summers, who died a year ago. These tooth marks were left by Orla when she carried Miss Summers in her mouth.
If this is Miss Shipley's walkie-talkie, then Mr. Ryan's walkie-talkie is still unaccounted for, which means he could have used it to command the orca after all.
And that's not all, Your Honor. The only one who could have taken the victim's walkie-talkie is the culprit itself. This is so freaking... This is one of the most intricate and not so much detailed, but like one of the most like... I guess like there's so many different elements that all are dovetailing to one. Now this happens before, but I just love the aspect that like that there's in this courtroom there's three possible outcomes in three people's minds. And like we're fighting this battle where like we could be backed into a corner of any second of like just a few minutes ago there he was just like, oh, so you're saying it was Sasha? It's like, oh, you're saying it was Orla. Like they're like, it's so cool how like they can back you into two different types of corners this time. It's not just one. Like, it makes it much more interesting than a lot of cases. Even though I wouldn't say it's my favorite case, but it is definitely like one of the most unorthodox, I would say. Arrgh. The fact that Marlon Rhymes had the victim's walkie-talkie is proof that he murdered Jack Shipley.
Sink me.
Ah!
If I only knew when I woke up today. Not so fast, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh, he's not going down. What? He still won't admit it?
The walkie-talkie be mine, says I.
Then how do you explain the tooth marks on it?
I've had many a run-in with that orca myself, She bit me more than once, and me walkie-talkie too. Evidence of our fights are carved into my body.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
My goodness, I can clearly see the tooth mark skins on your teeth.
What? Aren't those really scars from being bit by Orla? Are they? Oh, here he goes. Ahoy, yo, yo, ho, ho. You want answers? I got some, mates. These scars from Orla? That's right. Them girl can put up a nasty fight. That orca bit me and left me scarred. Had a rep to protect, so I went in hard. So, Mr. Lawyer, I win, just be frank. And Orla, heh, you get the plank. I can't let him run this show. I have to find a way to prove the walkie-talkie belonged to the victim.
And you forget about fingerprints. I always keep me walkie-talkie clean and polished.
This man had everything worked out for him before he even took the stand. But I won't give up. There has to be a way. Yeah, he's accounted for a lot, but like I feel like it's like almost like organized sloppiness, where like he is very organized in his way of doing things, but he didn't account for the fact that like Phoenix is one of the most determined people in the face of like abstract craziness. The tooth marks on the walkie-talkie. Notice anything funny about them? What? Funny how? Something is different about them compared to the other tooth marks you've seen. Are they smaller? Wait a second. Hold on a second. Can we look at them? Can I look at them now? Are they small, or is there a gap? It's just a tiny difference. It might not even mean anything. Right. Now we need to consider every possibility we can, no matter how small. If I can figure this out, what's different about the bite marks? Maybe I can somehow prove Ryan's walkie-talkie actually belonged to the victim. Think, Phoenix. You can turn everything around right here and now. Oh my god! Oh, we're doing this mechanic! Oh my god! Time to review the facts we have so far. Okay. With intent of killing Orla, Rhymes drained the show stage pool. This is actually really cool. But Rhymes failed to kill Orla, and instead he tried to pin Shipley's murder on Orla. In order to manipulate Orla and Rhymes, he must use the cell phone and the walkie-talkie. But the walkie-talkie Rhymes has is broken. I think it's the victim's walkie-talkie, the one he kept as a memento of Azura Summers. I have to find a way to prove that this indeed is the victim's walkie-talkie. Which piece of evidence left on the walkie-talkie prove it belongs to the victim? The tooth marks. Tooth marks on the walkie-talkie. Okay. There's a gap. There is a gap. And they're smaller. There's a gap. We have two pieces of evidence, the tooth marks, the walkie-talkie, and the dummy. What's striking about the two pieces of evidence? The colors of some of the tooth marks are different. They're different. I love this mechanic. I think it's so cool. When I closely look at these two different bite patterns, two variations, huh? Was there a trick of Orla's that had two different variations as well? The show song and the lifesaver trick. There was. It was the show song. Had two different. Yeah. A year ago, the orca song and the teeth marks were different from how they are now. What could be the cause of these two inconsistencies? What's behind the fact the orca's tooth marks for song were different a year ago? New teeth grew in? No. She learned a new song. We would have heard about the song already. The new teeth grew in doesn't make a lick of sense. Because then again, I'm not sure if that's what happened. Then like this, two of these would the only one that proves that Orla's innocent is it was a different orca. That's the only one. Because this wouldn't prove it, this wouldn't prove it. Is it a different orca? It's the only one that would change anything. They're two different orcas. What? That's the only thing that would change it. right? Because the other two wouldn't do anything for us. I'm starting to think there are two different orcas, one from a year ago and one an Orla now. And if the orca a year ago wasn't Orla, it means the bite mark on the walkie-talkie isn't Orla's like Rhyme said it was. Now I can finally prove the walkie-talkie belongs to the victim. Oh my god. Holy hell. Mr. Wright, you appear to be lost in thought. Is everything alright? I just realized something. Astonishing, Your Honor. Your face is what's astonishing, right, Odo? Your rudeness is what's astonishing, Prosecutor Blackwell. And what is this astonishing thing you realized? Until just now, I thought the orca at the ship-shape aquarium a year ago and Orla were the same orca. It's a different orca! However, two inconsistencies lead me to a new fact. And that fact is that there might be two Aura Shipleys. This is huge! This is absolutely huge! Order in the court. Explain yourself. What is the basis for this preposterous claim? Different teeth, my bro. Different teeth, different songs. The orca show a year ago and the one they're different now. I believe it's because the orca a year ago was a different orca. Two different orcas, two different songs. It explains the show contradiction and two different teeth marks.
What be this, Bilgewater? I don't understand.
I'm talking about the truth. Truth that will finally catch you out in your lies. You claim that the truth marks on the walkie-talkie were Orla's, but that's not true. The two different bike mark patterns on the walkie-talkie and the one on the dummy proves this. What two different patterns, you say?
Silence.
While I would concede there's a possibility that two different orcas exist, bite mark patterns alone are not proof enough. I want more. I think it's so conclusive, though. I think it's so conclusive. All right, I'll show you conclusive evidence then. So he wants to see evidence other than the bite mark patterns, does he? The orca a year ago and the orca had different songs and different teeth. Don't have two videos in hand that can be used to compare those differences? We do! Oh my god, we have this.
Take that!
And we have the phone. Heck yeah! Please compare these two videos, one from a year ago and one from recent. As discussed, the two orcas are singing two different songs. Please also pay special attention to the appearance of the two orcas' teeth. How exactly do you claim their teeth are different? Let's take a look for shots in the two videos where the orca's teeth are shown. Okay, that's with Sasha. This is Orla's recent video of the Swashbuckler Spectacular Pirate Show. As you can see, she has all of her teeth. What a healthy smile she has, I'm a bit envious. It is a very healthy smile, it's a lovely smile. Let's take a look at the TV film of the video a year ago. I didn't even notice this! What? We saw they're singing. Just I thought the teeth are different. I believe the smile looks a little different from one we saw a moment ago. As you can see, the orca from a year ago has one tooth that's broken off. Yeah, buddy! If the teeth are different, then... And it looks like it's capped. It looked like they didn't pull it out. If the teeth are different, they of course see different bite mark patterns. On a practice dummy, you can see Orla's uniform pattern with all the teeth intact. And on the walkie-talkie, you can see that one tooth is missing from the pattern. I see, just like the smile of an orca in the last year's video. The tooth marks on the walkie-talkie were not made by the orca we know as Orla. They were made by a year ago by a different orca. This is great. This is absolutely great.
Two different orcas? I can't believe it.
The statement that the tooth marks on the walkie-talkie were from Orla was a lie. The truth is, this walkie-talkie was stolen from the victim Jack Shipley. Phoenix, you beautiful man, you. And the only person who stole it is... Let's go! The true culprit, Marlon Rhymes. The definition of let's go. The definition.
No. You got it all wrong. It be all the fault of that orca.
You're not gonna go down? Oh god, oh my god, like a ship capsizing? Huh? What a visual. What a visual for a breakdown. Like, this is like, obviously all in his head, but like, a crazy visual.
It be the orca's fault. This can't be.
Oh my god. Actually very cool. Made me feel sick though.
Once again, I'm too weak to help anybody.
This time, dude, you did more harm than good this time. You did way more harm than good this time, buddy. You weren't even trying to help. No, you obviously in your head you might have been trying to help, but like, no, you weren't helping.
It would appear we should hear more from the defendant about Orla Shipley. Sasha Buckler.
Yes, Captain Judge.
Is what Mr. Wright claims true? Are there two different orcas?
Oh, did you know about this, Sasha? The secret that the shipshape aquarium was hiding about Orla, wasn't it? Dr. Crab told me to focus on the orca's song. He hinted it would be a clue. Oh my god, that's so good. That's so good. They've been like laying breadcrumbs, and I'll be honest, maybe it's because like a lot of people, a few people said that it picked up on it already and it clicked for them. For me, like it didn't click, and that's one of those signs like it didn't click. It only clicked as it went along. No, we didn't know that the song was different. We thought that the song was gonna be a big thing at the start, but like I didn't think it was gonna be a different orca. Just being completely honest with you. Phoenix is right. The one we call Orla Shipley is the second Orla Shipley. There actually used to be two orcas at the ship-shape aquarium. I used to call the first Orla Shipley, just Orla for short. Orla and Orla are sisters. The captain rescued them both when they got beached on the shore. But Orla was in bad shape and the ship's doctor had to look after her for a long time. Both orcas loved the captains. We decided to keep them on the ship-shape aquarium.
Why didn't you say anything about there being two orcas?
It probably would have helped us a bit more. Well, because after the accident a year ago, Orla was put down. Oh man, so Orla was just put down. Oh, that's rough.
Orla's dead?
Yeah, the Center for Dangerous Animal Control demanded it. Apparently the captain and the ship's doctor begged them. We put the first one down, so please leave the second alone, they said. After the incident a year ago, the captain told us he was going to put Orla in the pirate show as Orla Shipley. He asked us to keep quiet about Orla's death until the time was right. I totally understand that you wanted to keep quiet about this. I totally understand this. Like, I understand the emotion behind it. But not telling the truth in this situation nearly got two orcas killed. Nearly got you put away in prison for a long time. Like, legitimately. That's what happened here.
What a surprising and complex tale. Did all shipshape aquarium employees know about this?
No, just a select few of us.
Mr. Rhymes, did you know about it?
Probably not. Yeah, because he wouldn't be trying to kill Orla then.
How would I?
Tell me, Mr. Rhymes, did you plan on killing Orla from the start? This is a very Ace Attorney thing though. So in some cases where like emotions, because while we're trying to think of things in a way where we're trying to like find the truth of situations, a lot of the characters we're talking to, they do everything on emotions. They do everything based on like how they feel about a certain situation, right? So it's not unusual to have like a character who's like hid something from us that like, but like in the end it would have helped us in the end, you know? Because you're talking to people who are just emotional at heart. That's who they are. Tell me, Mr. Rhymes, did you plan on killing Orla from the start?
Yeah, I planned to do it during the cleaning, so I drained the pool. I figured if I didn't do something about the beast, Sasha's life was in danger.
No, man.
Sasha trusted Orca just as much as Azura did. I wanted to protect her.
Yeah, but in the end, you didn't do any protecting.
I couldn't help Azura. Just felt like protecting Sasha was the least I could do. My duty.
I don't think that if the original Orca was a bit dangerous, if the Orca, which I still maintain that it was something to do with the heart, I think that like I don't think that Jack Shipley, just judging by what we've heard from his character, would have let her do that.
I built up my strength to be ready to kill the Orca, even if I fought with sharks. I even fought with sharks. But the captain realized my plan and tried to save the Orca, of course. And that is why you killed Jack Shipley. Now the report from the crime lab finally makes sense.
Report from the crime lab? Oh, come on. Were you withholding stuff?
In court yesterday, you will recall I showed you a photo of the victim lying on his back.
Court allowed the bruise on the victim's... Oh, this thing. Yeah, yeah. It was Rhymes... What? Excuse me? His handprint? I didn't know how to fit in with the case until I heard Rhyme's story just... What? You do not have to fit a bruise from someone's hand? From someone who is being accused of something as... But now we can imagine the reason for it being... We've been trying to imagine it for the past, like, 2 hours. More than that. Ryan's just had made the handprint when he fought with the victim over the orca. Now, I understand that, like, they didn't reveal this evidence because they didn't want to until they had to, because it helps their case more. But the fact is, if this was revealed a while back in any, like, courtroom, I know for a fact we could use this. And again, that's smart by Blackwell, not revealing this, because if you reveal this earlier on, we could have used it so easily. So easily. And people might say, well, how would you use it in this story? Well, like, and you have a basis, like the prosecution uses this all the time, where it's like this like little piece of evidence that like it's like yeah, it can sound like conjecture, but it's like, hey, there's a handprint on the victim, shows that they did interact with each other, show that there was some aggression. To get a bruise the shape of your hand on someone's hand, you know how much force that takes? We know that he was being forceful with the victim. A handprint made during the struggle. I don't care what happens to me anymore. I deserve the death penalty. Well, let's not go far, right? Like, okay, dude, like I'm not, you know, I'm the one that killed the captain. Please give Shasta or not guilty verdict. You accept your defeat well, I see. Let me be your guide to hell. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, like, I'm just like, yeah, like, it's not my job to even think about that. If we thought about, like, what the sentencing was going to be for everybody, like, although it's like I do always think about that. You guys know I do. I think I've said set free this character about 1,000,001 times in this game. It's still not nice to think about all the time, is it? Get on with the verdict, your baldness. Yeah, your baldness. Let's do this. It seems the unprecedented trial began with the orca and the defendant has finally come to a close. Sasha is saved. Orla's going to be so happy. Sasha's not guilty verdict is coming. Wait, why do I still have this strange nagging? Did we use all the... We haven't... The fingerprints. We haven't used the fingerprints. That's the only piece of evidence we haven't used. There's rhymes, but there's something odd about them. Yeah. We haven't used these. Rhymes' handprints on the victim's right wrist. Was it really the result of a deadly struggle over the orca? I can't shake the feeling. That handprint has some other hidden meaning. What? Is this trial going to end without revealing the whole truth? Yeah, Phoenix, we gotta find out the truth. We have to. We have to find out the truth. Very well, this court finds the defendant, Sasha Buckler. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord.
Hold it!
Phoenix. For us to hold is a big deal as well. Your Honor, please hold on the verdict. Crazy. Crazy for us to be doing this. Because this doesn't happen very often, right? For us, it does happen sometimes where we want to know the full truth. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? I would like to further explore this new evidence the prosecution just submitted. Oh my god, this is why Phoenix is a good lawyer. What complaint do you have? You are about to get your not guilty verdict. I see no need to further prolong this trial, Mr. Wright. Your Honor, we still don't know the entire truth of this case. This unnatural handprint Mr. Rhymes left on the victim's right wrist. I don't think it was the result of a fight between the two men. Okay, let's go, Phoenix. Not the result of a fight. Then what do you suggest it was? Boss, what are you doing? Do you remember the evidence we found at the show stage? Evidence? What evidence? That mysterious mark might be the key to understanding the whole case. Yeah, the fingerprints. Your Honor, the defense would like to submit evidence to expose the truth of this case. A mysterious piece of evidence that... Yes, we haven't used the only evidence we haven't used. Let's go. Baron Ryan's left behind a very unusual set of fingerprints at the show stage. In what way were they unusual? They were right hand... Was it the show stage? Maybe I'm just misremembering. I thought it was the other stage. The right hand prints on the left side of the ladder. If one were to grasp the ladder in the same way as the prints, it would look like this. It looks like the ladder is being... Wait, so were they trying to reach down in there and he was holding onto his hand? Exactly, Your Honor. And the handprint on the victim's right wrist shows it was held with a powerful grip. Yeah, Marin Ryan's grasped at the show stage ladder in an unnatural pose. If he was gripping the victim's wrist in this position, gripping the victim's wrist. Then he must have been trying to save him. Oh my god, he tried to grab him. That's right. If we coupled our natural hamper with those serious fingerprints, he was trying to grab him. Yes, that makes perfect sense. Oh my god, because that would be, yes. If you're trying to drag someone, you're going to death grip them. We see Marlon Grimes is trying to save the victim's life. Oh my god, yes.
But it can't be. It's impossible.
Holy hell, why don't we ask Mr. Rhymes himself?
Yeah.
Mr. Rhymes, we want to hear that truth directly from you.
I got a hand to you, Mr. Lawyer. You got skills. Why did you have to go figure it out? It doesn't matter what happens to me anymore. I'm ready to die.
See, he's just downtrodden now, man. You tried to save him. So what are the Avengers claiming true?
The captain. He found out I drained the show stage pool. He rushed to the side of the pool, frantic to put some water in it for the orca.
Of course he did. He's a good man.
And then he slipped.
Give me your left hand. No, Marlon. You'll fall in too. He's just a good dude. He's just the best dude. He just cares about everyone here.
Forgive me, Marlon.
I didn't realize what deep pain you were in. Oh my god. But please don't blame Orla. No. It's nobody's fault. Not Orla's. And not yours. Oh, that's so sad. Hey, oh my god. Captain! Oh my god. I'm tearing up, guys. Holy hell.
So, Jack Shipley's death was an accidental...
That like hit me so hard, man. It's just this captain is so good to everyone. Jack Shipley's so good to everybody. He even saw the good in, like, you know, because again, he saw the pain that was going through Marlon as well.
Why don't you just tell us that you didn't kill the victim?
Because there's no proof. He's so backed into his corner. Because I have no right to live anymore. I'm ready to. Oh no. We're not having that, buddy. We're not having that. The captain died because of me. And then on top of it, all I used is why to frame Orla. I was gonna kill Orla and she wasn't even to blame. No, that's not. No, we're not. As much as it is sad what happened, I can't sit here and try and, you know, put the death penalty on someone who freaking tried to save someone. The only thing I could do now is pay for all of them in my life. No, buddy. I can't do anything. No. I couldn't save the captain. I couldn't avenge Azura's death. By the way, still him trying to kill Orla was very, very bad, right? I want to say that right now. But like, for me as well, it's still a very sad moment. Like, I feel like it's one of those situations where it's like, you can understand what he did was so freaking wrong, but at the same time, understand like what they're trying to convey here as well, which is like what that death did to him so long ago. It changed him. Mr. Rhymes, you have the wrong idea about Miss Summer's death. Not even the first Orla Shipley was responsible for her dying. Of her own accord. Orla of her own accord was trying to say, yeah, that's why we thought as well.
What? What are you talking about?
Azura Summer suffered from a heart condition, but she didn't tell anyone and she performed in the pirate show anyway. She had a heart attack and died before anyone could save her. I'm sure she didn't think Orla attacked her. There's nothing to avenge.
No way. A heart condition? She never said a word about it.
Maybe she didn't want you to worry about her.
Just wants to get revenge all this time. For nothing.
That's why revenge in many cases, we've seen in Ace Attorney all the time, it doesn't help anybody. It doesn't make you feel better. You're in a worse state than you were when she did pass away. Look at you. Like, you can see the absolute despair in him.
So neither case was murder, not a year ago and not this time either.
The problem is he still tried to murder the orca. You know what I mean? Now, the Jack Shipley aspect was not. So it's not a murder case. It's to me like I still see it as like an attempted murder at the very least, unfortunately. I know like people can say, well, you wouldn't get attempted murder for trying to murder an orca, right? But you'd still get the charges of trying to murder an animal that's like, especially a domesticated animal. Your responsibility in this matter is great, but I believe you can be rehabilitated. That's such a good way of putting it. Where did this judge come from? Marlon, you better come back to Shipshape Aquarium when you're done here. Again, I believe he can get back into society, of course. But I also think that it would be a very, very... for his own mental health as well, working at the aquarium isn't probably the smart thing to do. Orla and I put everyone will be waiting for you. Of course Orla would be, sweetheart. And you're a sweetheart too. You're probably too much of a sweetheart, I'd say, Sasha. You still have a lot to offer, Mr. Rhymes. I agree with this. I believe he can come back into society. I just maybe think that working in the aquarium is not the best idea for him. For anybody. I think even like if he feels like he's doing much better, going back to the aquarium where he tried to kill an orca, or tried to like at least drain the pool water would. And again, if I'm misinterpreting this like or something like that, like and it's like, oh, he didn't, but I think that's what happened. He drained the pool water and then that's how he fell into the pool. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. Live your life and never give up, for the sake of those who were gone as well. Like I'm saying, he will have to get help. He will have to get a lot of help, 100%. And he should have been getting help from now, but obviously he didn't tell anybody and he needed help. And then he'll be able to come back into society. And I also feel like as well that the aquarium will not be the best place for him. He probably will end up there, but I just don't think emotionally in any case it would be the best place for him. I promise to make up for what I've done. That's good. Even if it takes me my whole life. Mr. Wright, Sasha. Thank you. Good. 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 Crazy trial. Absolutely crazy trial. Can we get the not guilty? We get 2 not guilties per episode? What an episode. Well, I've seen a couple of trials, but never one that ended like this. I don't know, Mr. Wright, but you always seem to manage to turn things around. I think all this excitement has taken a few years off my life. Is that praise or a diss? Now then, this court finds the defendant Sasha Bugler. Let's go with the best part of the trial. Not guilty! We did it, guys. Sasha, we did it. I love this part. Court is now adjourned. It always feels good. It always feels really good. July 22nd, 5:11 p.m. Shape Aquarium. Orca Pool. Congratulations, you and Pearl. Pearl, so happy. We were not outside the courtroom. Thank you for all your help today, Pearls. Pearls, you were so clutch. Thank you so much. Yeah, all I do is have fun with Orla. Pearls, you have helped so many times with us. Tweet. Orla, I'm back. Oh, I missed you, girl. I'm so happy for you and Orla, Sasha. Everything turned out to be great. Phoenix, Athena, I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Everyone helps so much. Even like the plume in the end, like helps so much, you know? Orla and I are both really grateful. Yeah, there we go. There's the mustache. I will now act out me gratitude with a little performance. Arr! Miss Orca Lover, don't you think you better take care of your health first? There we go. Actually, we underestimated and got the wrong idea about you, Dr. Crab. All right, fine. I promise. Like, what this aquarium is showing me that there is a family here, and it's gonna have to go on without Jack Shipley. You know what? This is one of those rare trials, like, because at the end of every trial, I'm always very happy to get the non-guilty verdict. Is it weird that like I'm actually like kind of like I have this feeling where like I could have done this trial for another 10 more years because like I don't want to not see these characters ever again, you know? They were great, like a great, like fun, like they felt like a family to be around. Even like the plume was fun to be around, you know? Really cool cast, really cool cast. I don't want to worry about me after all, because I've had that before with cases. But this more feels like it's like almost like I wish I could just stay here in the aquarium and hang out, you know? Good, I'm glad that's settled. Hey buddy, Mr. Lawyer. You just had to blab every single one of the aquarium secrets, didn't you? I'm sorry, Dr. Crab. That's alright. I'm glad. It's kind of hard to tell. Although, thanks to you, they now know we're using a legal torpedo system. But I think we'll be able to wiggle out of a serious repercussions somehow. That writer lady is advocating for us, saying the law itself is to blame. She says she's going to look into getting the law changed. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. They're like, so they were, because it was like that moment in Lord of the Rings where like, you can have my bow and my axe, and it was just like, you can have my torpedo system and my writing and my enthusiasm for Orla. Like it was like that big moment. Wow, go Mr. Plume, she sure is a powerhouse, she is. There's one thing you didn't figure out, by the way. Keep this to yourself, will you? We don't want it getting out publicly. Remember that appointment I had written on the yes! Oh, you mean meet the captain at the orca pool at 7 a.m.? That gnome at the orca pool is super... Oh, okay. Well, why are you supposed to meet there? Jack and I, we visit a submarine aquarium once a month, and any idea why? To get dolphin therapy treatment? No, silly! Remember I told you? Jack and I were against putting the orca down from the start. What? You mean... We just pretended to put the first Orla Shipley down? Oh, I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. Holy hell, we just pretended to put the first Orla Shipley down. The submarine aquarium is heartbreaking for us. What? It's not what large amounts of money you're paying them. That's so good. Once a month, the only... yes, everything makes sense. This was so well written. The vet disappeared from this aquarium. And I came to find out that each time a large amount of money was being paid out, we were paying for the Ora's care. You wouldn't believe how much the fish orcas eat. Now that it's been proven she was innocent all along, I think we can bring her back soon. Until then, keep it on your hat, okay? Huh? What was he telling you about? Oh, nothing. I'm so emotional about that. Oh my god. By the way, Orla wants to give you a little celebratory prize. To give her? Okay, sure, yeah. Wait. Oh my god, you adorable little creature. Orla specifically requested you give her to... Oh, okay, yeah, no problem. Fine, alright, fine. Let's see. What can I give her? Of course. Take that fish. That's yours. Orla's coming, it's coming a day late, but congratulations on your verdict. Oh my god, a little animated cutscene as well, look. You take that. Phoenix, they all love you. That's the Phoenix I know, by the way. That voice more, that's the Phoenix I remember. Aren't you lucky? Ha, that's Orla's best trick, the thank you kiss trick. Orla, I want to be next. Yeah, she just wants the love of all the animals. Great trial. Absolutely great trial. Great chapter. And so the curtain fell on my first trial in years. I'm looking forward to the comeback of Sasha and Orla's swashbuckler spectacular. After all, I made a comeback of my own as a lawyer. A few months later. Oh, aren't you gonna get to see it? Date, time, question marks, ship aquarium. Do you know the time? Oh no, just entrance, I guess. Yeah. It's been a while since I visited Ship Aquarium. Now that Sasha's recovered from her illness, she's performing today. There's still some time before the show starts. Oh, we're gonna get to see a performance. I think I'll wander around a bit. Do we get to see a performance? Oh. Hi Phoenix, hope you enjoyed the show today. The orcas are excited and ready to go. I'm sure I'll enjoy... Wait a minute. Did you say orcas? Wait, no! That's so sick. Yup, let me show you. That's so sick. Look at the two of them. The way they both have the water, they're just like, hey, how you doing? Two Orlas, don't tell me. Yep, you caught it right. Orla Shipley's first turn to Ship Aquarium. We bet 3 pirate sisters. Arr. We'd be out to stop the evil Scalwag League, led by Red Stash and the Giant Octopus. I'm so glad they're doing this again, but with 2 orcas. Well, I don't want to get in the way of their recent rehearsal. Guess I better go. Are we gonna get to see the show? Oh, we're just taking a trip around. Okay, that's just as good. We'll do that. Whatever, there's a Blue Boy. Did you come to my book signing? Oh, Mr. Plume, there's a book signing? Yeah, my new book is just out. It's called Ship Aquarium. Don't pull the plug. The book signing will be held here in this room after all. The vet owes me a favor. Oh, there's the vet. Yeah, she got to improve the use of the torpedo. I'm grateful. Yeah, everyone turned out to be like some of the best human beings in the history of the universe in this trial. Why does she keep coming to my lab to bother me every single day? Because you a handsome man. My next work will be entitled Sniper. The penguin leaves in... Oh, that's why. I love them too so much. Stop this cacophony. Why am I surrounded by carburing females? Gee, Dr. Crab gets all the ladies. I guess I'll leave it him to it. Oops, it's almost time for the show. I mean, he is that type of guy, right? He's handsome, but he's, you know... Oh my god, Trucy and Pearls together! Where have you been, Daddy? Polly and Athena already went in. While we were waiting, I bought some souvenirs to take back to the village. Sorry to keep you waiting. I bet they'll love your souvenirs back home, Pearls. By the way, I hear a certain someone is going to be today's show. A certain someone? I wonder who it could be. Oh, it's almost time. The show is just about to start. All right, let's go to the show stage then. Ah, wow, I didn't know the show was going to be the most handsome man who ever lived. I saved you all the seats, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I get to see the show again. I'm so happy I want to dive in the pool. You better not. I think they called security, probably. You're welcome in the pool anytime, Athena, but Red Sash is the best swimmer of all. Huh? Who have you got playing Red Sash's role? Sasha, Orla ready to go. I know that voice. Yep, you may know it. Marlon is back and he's playing the role of Red Sash. Okay, if this is good for him. I thought he was gonna be emotionally too wrecked to come back here. But if this is good for him, then that's good. Okay, we'll accept it. You know? I've been a swashbuckler. If everyone's happy, who am I to judge? Hope you enjoy me, buckos. Who am I to judge if everyone's happy? Who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? Look, if he's back and he's happy, that's good.
And so, our pirates set sail for bluer seas under a sunnier sky.
I'm always so scared when I hear his voice. Yeah?
I set foot into the world of law once
more. Yeah, you
as
did.
a full-time
Yeah.
lawyer.
Yeah. Man, such a big deal. Like, for Ace Attorney fans, like... Wow, what a cool image. Oh my god. Is this the last time we're going to see Pearls? It better not be. It better not be the last time we see Pearls. I swear to god. So... In terms of episodes, the next episode we're doing, I'm not going to look at the actual episode itself. Because I think... Oh no, they don't show us an actual... Okay, they don't show us an actual... I'm not going to look at the pictures because I kind of want to get a surprise for things. So I'll look at the top. Yeah, that's better. That's better. So I'm guessing we do... Episode 3 is next. So we'll get that... return to the side screen. Yes, we will. Costumes. Oh my god, what? Wait, we can choose what they wear in this thing? Okay, we're going canon. But still, look at the... Oh, and he has Mr. Adam! Oh my god. Yeah, we have to go with this for now. Wait, this is the old school suit? This is the new suit. We can choose nostalgic sweater. That's pretty cute. That's pretty cute as well. But yeah, we'll go with the canon outfits for now, of course. That's pretty cool. Okay, so... that is it for this trial, guys. I thought it was an amazing trial. I thought it was super, super fun. I'm going to go back to the title screen because I'm worried they're going to show me something I don't want to see. And the idea will be that we're going to go on to episode 3 next time. And that's what's going to happen next. And we have 3 more trials to do, which is unusual because usually we're in the 4th trial by now, but there was a DLC trial. I think it was pretty good. It felt like a last trial just because of how hefty it was. And probably it's because it's a DLC. It's probably because it's DLC. But I love the cast. I thought that had a great outcome. I thought it had a really happy outcome, and it really like showed Phoenix and like, you know, getting back into the world of law, which is something that I think everyone should be excited for. And with that, guys, I'd like to very much say thank you to a group of people that support the channel. Thank you to my patrons, and thank you to the Never Can Pay the Baby Gangster on Patreon, Tyfire 2, Jamie Bull, Janet Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicious Felix, Eskun, Yuld, Radish, Anusa, Ciabatta Bread, Malcolm Day, Death Trap, and Links Markey. And guys, I will see you all in the next episode of Ace Attorney. I hope the audio was okay today. I'm in a different space, but I'm sure it was fine. If not, well, I don't know what to say. See you guys very soon. Bye-bye.